Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back for another episode, and I'm absolutely thrilled today to have with me Michelle Masker. Michelle, first of all, welcome, and thank you so much for coming up to Kerrville to visit with us today.
Hi, Tom. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Michelle, what was your role in the film Sherlock Holmes, Mare of the Night?
I was the lead antagonist of the film.
And did that antagonist have a name?
We'll call her the villain.
Before we get into the film, could you tell us a little bit about your professional background and when you got into acting?
Yeah, my professional background, I've always wanted to act. I was the child that would stand in front of a mirror and just act out two different people at a time. I did a little bit of drama in high school and middle school. And then I just kind of got away from it because of sports. And then when I was in college, I decided to get back into it. I even moved to California for a couple of months and came back because it was just too much going on in my personal life and everything. And then I stayed away from it and I didn't start acting again till 2014. So I've been back at it for about 10 years, I'd say.
And what has your work been? Has it been on the stage? Has it been in film? Has it been a
All in
combination?
film.
All in film.
All in film. Yeah. I really admire all the theater actors out there for that to me. I think that would be harder for me to be in front of an audience like that. But I love film. So I've done commercials, independent films, a few feature films. I did another independent film with CJ where I played a vampire. And that's where we initially met. And then I auditioned for this role. But I would say this is probably the biggest film that I've done. I have done some like featured extras on Fear the Walking Dead. I was in that and some other bigger commercials, but this is the most fun I've had, I'll tell you that.
You are from San Antonio now, is that correct?
Yes.
Has your film work been in Texas, or have you traveled all over for that?
No, my film work's all been in Texas. I've gone to Dallas and Austin and San Antonio, surrounding areas, but that's pretty much where I've been.
So tell us about your work on Sherlock Holmes, Mayor of the Night.
Mhm.
What is it like to be the villain? Is it delicious? Is it fun? Is it challenging? Do you get to go to dark places that you've always wanted to? What's it like, I guess, maybe to prepare
Okay.
yourself for such a role?
This particular character that CJ created, she's a new Sherlock Holmes original. And he did a great job of making her very layered. So she's been through a lot, she's seen a lot. She's a new person. She's very articulate, very cultured. I had to do a lot. She speaks about a lot of different books and classic authors. I went back and read those books because I'd never read them and I wanted to speak from the heart. I did a lot of reading, a lot of learning about art. I wanted her because she was well traveled. I kind of created a quirky accent, which was really fun. So she was a lot of fun to play. And yeah, she does go to some pretty dark places. So there's some hyperventilating at times because you're in there during the scenes, but it was a lot of fun. It was the most fun I've had on set. So I'm very grateful to CJ for giving me such a fun role.
So as we've had the opportunity to visit with several members of the cast and crew, but one question I've had for everyone is the following. What's it like, or what did you feel knowing you were going to play in a movie about one of the most iconic fictional characters ever? I mean, there are probably 3 or 4 or 5 characters that any person in the world could name, and Sherlock Holmes would be one of them.
Mhm.
Does that bring enthusiasm, excitement, pressure, um, to all of those actors before you? Do you stand on their shoulders? What's it like to be in a Sherlock Holmes movie?
I think all of the things that you said, there's